Earlier, I released a version of this Gran Turismo 7 versus Forza Motorsport video with a color space issue caused when changing your settings in the menu and not restarting the game.
Hello everybody, how are you doing? Well, soon Forza is coming out for the Xbox and the PC, the new Forza Motorsport. I had a look on the Steam page and just seen a load of shitty microtransactions, like a car pass, which is basically another name for a battle pass. And there's a microtransaction here just for a Golf GTI, and no, I don't want to buy a Golf GTI separately. But it depends how much these cars cost, depends how much the battle pass is, depends if it's worth it, or if it's as bad as Gran Turismo 7's shitty microtransaction system was. Nevertheless, on Twitter, Destin, my love, you made a shitty post. He said, am I doing this right? And he said he's removed that post. Then, because in that he said, am I doing this right? And he was trying to do the graphics comparison thing that PlayStation fanboys always do. And he kind of had a bit of a cock up doing this because his footage actually looked really bad. This is a reply from his own post where he explains what's happened.
Alright, now listen to me. Just tell me what happened.
He says, about the Forza gameplay, I got to admit I made a mistake. Only to state that he had to restart the console after changing all the graphics settings, blah blah blah. It's something he didn't do and it washed out. The whole footage looked fucking horrible. If you want to read this yourself, just pause it. I'm not going to read that. It's a fucking long post that I don't really want to read out. But it's there for you, and he was just saying that people showed him the issue and it was something he was unaware of. So, mistakes happen. They've deleted the original video from the IGN YouTube page, so I can't get those videos up here. Unfortunately, I wasn't quick enough to download them, but I've got the new one. My biggest glaring problem with that video, which doesn't show Forza in a good light, and Gran Turismo actually looks better than Forza. But to me personally, I couldn't give a shit if it looked like Gran Turismo 1, as long as the game played well and it was a decent sim racer. But after this, obviously, what did we see? Well, it was actually Xbox and PlayStation fanboys at this point, behaving like utter children on Twitter as per usual, because they can't help themselves but show shitty screenshots of the newest game coming out from either console and just make them look really bad. Here's one.
LOL, this is 2023 Xbox, have to bear with this kind of shit for the next 6 years. At Andrea Pacini at Playfex.
You fucking dickheads! My God. Fuck off. What are you doing? You've ruined that. You've ruined that now. Turn it off. You're fucking hard at everything. We're not having shit.
Honestly, my boy, find something better to do. Honest to God, these screenshots are obviously not from Forza Motorsport. They look fucking tragic, and the resolution is scaled down a lot, probably. No idea what game this is from, but it's definitely not the footage I've seen of Forza 8. And if you look at the PC version of Forza 8, it looks fucking stunning. And J-Dub has to go on and say,
GT7 has better graphics, point blank.
And he's referring to Destin's post. I think GT7 looks better than Forza Motorsport on console. On PC, Forza is a knockout. And yes, I've seen Colt Eastwood's montage. At the end of the day, I think the gameplay is great on both. Now I can't say anything about the gameplay on Forza 8, because it's not out yet. I haven't played it. I'm not one of those lucky people that get an early review copy. I wish I was. But never mind, I've played GT7, and for all its faults, the gameplay is actually good. The driving sim part of it is actually pretty decent. I cannot fault it at all for that. The only thing I would like to knock down points on GT7 is car noises. The car noises don't have enough noise on them for some reason. That's just a small little gripe though, but the racing is actually pretty decent in it. And then we have the Red Karen.
If PS5 is a name brand, Xbox is one of those cheap knockoffs. Xbox is a mid-box. Quality continues to degrade, and what happens with the straight to DVD? Forza Motorsport reviews drop on Metacritic, and Gran Turismo is king of racing.
Alright, zip it.
You can't even...
Zip it. Zip.
Look,
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Exhibit A.
Oh my god. How to show that you're a massive pony and you just hate Xbox. Those Metacritic scores are not far apart, and honestly, those scores haven't finished yet. And Turismo 7's been out for a while, and it's over a year now. And Forza Motorsport isn't even out yet, so you can't compare the scores yet. Whether they go down or up, I have no idea. But he's a fucking idiot. Nevertheless, spends all day on Twitter just typing away at his keyboard with nothing better to fucking do. Andrea Piccini.
Forza Motorsport just killed GT7.
With a screenshot of similar cars on the same track. Honestly, this photo shows nothing. It doesn't prove anything neither. But why the fuck could you post it? I have no idea.
How on earth can the new Forza Motorsport perform this well on Xbox Series X is mind-blowing. This is 4K 60 FPS with ray tracing during a rainstorm. At night, it's flawless.
On me back. On me back. Fucking let me on it! You, mate. It's not worth it. See you. Yeah! Leave it, Tomo.
When are these console fanboys ever going to learn that you're not getting 4K 60 FPS and with ray tracing on these weak-ass machines? Stop it. It's nowhere near 4K. It's probably 1080p 60 FPS with minor increments of ray tracing, and I mean very, very fucking minor. Stop capping so much for these consoles. If you want all them features, you're gonna have to get it on PC, my friend, because it's not happening on your tiny little plastic box.
We all saw that Destin Nagiri's video of #Forza before it being deleted. Laughing my ass off, this shit looks like Clay Fighter's ride.
And even though I know this guy's a massive PlayStation fanboy, he's not wrong. Destin has shown what happened in the fuck up and then corrected the footage, as he well should have. And now it looks a lot better.
Did IGN lower the Forza Motorsport resolution to 1080p in an attempt to compare it with GT7?
Obviously not, and you can see with this photo how the comparison was when Destin put his first video up. The cars look totally different. The one in Gran Turismo 7 looks so much better. This is the salt mines. I like this guy. You guys should go and follow him. Now hold up, where the fuck are they getting these trash ass footage I've been seeing online? I'm confused. I can't wait to see the game myself when I get home, steering wheel ready. And that's more like it. Someone that's actually looking forward to the game. And there's plenty of these on the internet as well. People are actually looking forward to a new racing game. Like I said, for me, I might check it out, I might not. I have got too many games to play at the moment, and having a racer to play on the side is not an option at the moment. But this has been funny to see. My only quarrel with Destin's new footage is on the replay section there is horrible motion blur, and when you compare it to the Gran Turismo footage there is no motion blur. And Destin, you should sort that motion blur out and try again, I reckon, because it does not look good on the Forza gameplay. But I will say one thing though, the Forza cars sound much better than the Gran Turismo ones do. You can hear that, you can hear the turbo noise and the engine noise, and it sounds so much better than Gran Turismo. So I'll give them points for that one. But fanboys will always be fanboys, and this constantly happens no matter what game comes out. And these games are so similar that they are a direct comparison. So this was obviously going to happen with these games. Now that'll do it for me. What do you guys think? Are you guys going to hop into Forza Motorsport Day 1? Are you going to wait, get it on Game Pass, get it on Steam? Let me know in the comments below. And have you guys played Gran Turismo before? I have, and it wasn't the best thing I've played. Now let's see if Forza Motorsport can be a decent sim racer and one that sticks for quite a while, and I hope the microtransactions aren't too bad. Now I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you so choose to, and I'm out.